What's going on? Coffee and donuts for grown-ups. I'm the Mickey freaking legend. The Master Ceremonies, Crush the Legend, Sports Talk Network. What's going on, everybody? Once again, what's crushing? Hopefully you had a crushful weekend and everything was just fine for you. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. No matter how you spent your weekend, indoors, outdoors, doing something, not doing much. Hopefully everybody had a nice weekend, a peaceful weekend. Main thing, a warm weekend. This has been a winter for a lot of us. It has been really a winter. Some places, people hasn't really been getting a winter season. You know how things are, but hey, this time around, I think everybody is experiencing a winter season. So stay warm out there, stay warm, and make sure you watch where you're walking, because I know in a lot of places the snow hasn't went anywhere just yet, so it's a lot of ice residue and ice piles still out there. So be careful where you're walking, man, because you can walk across some invisible ice, some old slick ice. So stay warm out there. Make sure y'all got extra layers of clothing on. Make sure that you have winter clothing on. A lot of people walking around in this cold weather and freezing temperatures with out of season clothing on, which I think is weird. And they wonder why their asses is sick later on down the line, and they need some soup and Theraflu and this, that, and the other. So it's winter time, man. So make sure you dressing right for the weather. You know, all that trying to be cute. If you don't know how to be cute and warm, then you ain't got no damn fashion going on with you. So, hey, tighten up out there. Tighten up out there. But man, we got some boxing to talk about. Of course, everybody's been on fire this weekend. The internet can't stop. 24 hours. It's been like a marathon since this past weekend, since Saturday. And there been fights all weekend. There been fights Friday night. Pro Box gave us some fights. Shout out to Pro Box. And of course, we had Saturday going on. We had two different events going on Saturday. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have to go back and watch I gotta go back and watch the Xander Zayas card. I didn't get to see the Xander Zayas card, so I have to watch that sometime today and get a chance to watch that card. But I heard about it, and yesterday we had El Rayo fighting too. But it was a nice weekend. It was a nice weekend for me. Smash the like button as you come in, but we already know what the news is, what everybody is here for, and everybody's here to talk about what happened this weekend. Now listen, let's just get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, most of us knew the outcome of this fight between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Most of us knew this already. It was too easy to call. It was too easy to call. If you really thought that T.O. can beat Shakur Stevenson, I'm not gonna knock you for it. That's if you really believe that. But most of us, come on, we already knew what was going to happen. We already know there's levels to this, and some of these guys is not on the same level. And we already know what time it is when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, y'all. You know, he got a problem. He got a problem when he get in there with them hands. He got a problem when he get in there with them hands. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I would have been so Mr. Petty because all that old clownful antics he was doing with his animated ass. That's why he got his ass beat. He too damn animated. But what I would have did, I'm gonna tell you what I really would have did to Teofimo Lopez. Even though he got humble, but we gotta see how long that humble is gonna last. You know how it is when your mom whoop your ass and you be crying for a minute, and then after that, you know what I'm saying, then after that, you be faking the funk. You only crying so your mom can stop hitting you, but you know that shit don't hurt. But Teofimo Lopez knew he didn't have a chance to dance with Shakur Stevenson. So the takeover has been taken over. So there's no more takeover. And to be honest with you, when did he ever start the damn takeover? Smash the like button as you come in, people. Coffee, donut for grown-ups. How y'all doing? Like I said, it's winter time. Make sure y'all stay warm where y'all at. It's really cold out there. Car engines freezing up and all that. But it looked like Teofimo Lopez ass frozen up too. Easy fight to call. I knew this was going to be a unanimous decision by Shakur Stevenson. Nothing more, nothing less. Damn near 12 rounds to nothing, but I think most people scored the fight 11 rounds to 1. Tio got 1 round in. And I'm gonna tell y'all, Teofimo Lopez, just like a few other guys that's stuck in the father and son, situation. It's time for Teofimo Lopez to go ahead and get actually a trainer. I get it. This father and son hookup situation, it don't work good all the time. And I'm gonna be real. Teofimo Sr. ain't no damn trainer. His father ain't no damn trainer. Tio was talented, but he's not highly skilled, okay? He's talented, he's athletic, he's not really that skilled, but he's good enough to gotten as far as he did. So Teofimo Lopez got far as he gotten is because of him, not because of his father. Did y'all hear what his father asked him? Where did your power go at? How you want to ask the fighter that you training, no matter if it's your son or not, in the middle of a fight that he's having when he's getting belt strap laid all over his ass, and you ain't got no answer, and you say to your fighter that you're training, you're the coach and the trainer, and you telling him during the fight, you asking, what happened to your power? Teofimo Lopez is a silly ass dude. I'm glad he got his ass whipped. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I would've did. Because remember Teofimo Lopez is running around doing all this racial disrespectful stuff, sending bananas and watermelons into the fighters' dressing room. You know what should have been waiting for Teofimo Lopez ass in that dressing room after getting spanked by Shakur Stevenson? They should have had some chicken, some watermelon, and some goddamn bananas waiting for Tio in his room. That's what they should have did. You know what I'm saying? Because he deserves just that. And you're not gonna put it and make it seem like that he was doing it for show, because you can tell he's really a racist guy. But is he finally humbled? Is he finally humbled? We know how some guys get. They act like they humble, and then after a while they start acting crazy again. You say farts. I don't know what you mean by farts, but salute to you, smash the like button. I'm here talking about boxing. I'm not here for anything else. I don't want y'all coming over here attacking me, calling me crazy. I don't need that. Come for the content peacefully, and everything will be fine. But that's what happened this weekend. So dear, Teofimo Lopez got shut out. So I know a lot of y'all lost y'all damn money. Especially if you bet head to head, man to man, you lost your money. You couldn't really win any money going through the sports app because Shakur Stevenson was just so favored over Teofimo Lopez, and the books in Vegas knew it. It wasn't like it was a setup or anything like that. It's levels to it. Shakur Stevenson, one of the top skilled young fighters in the game right now. And this one was good for Shakur Stevenson. It's something that he needed. Now here we go. Now Shakur's saying and other people saying that he's the best in the world. I don't think Shakur Stevenson becomes the best fighter in the world today because he beat Teofimo Lopez this past Saturday. Shakur always been one of the best, so beating Teofimo Lopez really doesn't prove that too much. You understand? Hold on for a second. Smash the like. You said poops? Who got the poops? You got the poops this morning? I hope you all got the damn poops. You got the poops that be sitting on your towel. Well, if your ass got the poops, you don't need to be watching the show. You need to take your ass to the bathroom so you won't shit on yourself. Talking about you got the poops. Don't be telling me you got don't be telling me you got the poops. That's nasty. You got the poops this morning. You got to do something with yourself. I'm gonna pray for you. You got to take that to the toilet. You said me and you is not what? What are you talking about? I got a bunch of weirdos over here this morning, but that's all right. Since I got a bunch of weirdos over here this morning, now come on, I want y'all to start acting up. Cause I know y'all what y'all want me to do. What, goons? I'm not a goon. I'm not a goon at all. Don't do that. Listen, I'm not a goon. I'm not a gangster. I ain't none of that stuff. Not me out here to talk about. Oh no, you playing. You know it's all good. I'm not a goon. Though. I'm at work. It got the goon look. Shit, you gotta look like a goon out here so a goon won't bother you these days. No, but it's all good. I know you really don't mean anything by it, but yeah. So the fight this weekend said drink some tea, mate. No, right now I'm drinking some coffee, mate. I'm drinking hazelnut coffee. So I do a coffee every morning around 5:30 this time over here in the US. I get me some coffee, mate. I like tea, but I normally do the tea in the afternoon. But working overnight, I gotta have my coffee. Now by the time I get home, I'm out of here in another hour and a half from now down. When I get home, then I drink some tea. I drink a nice little cup of tea, and then it relaxes me and shit. But what you got in your cup this morning? I got coffee in my cup. You got some tea in your cup, mate? Brits and American? I'm American. But I drink British tea. I got some British tea. Now, the coffee is Colombian. All right? The coffee is Colombian, made in South America. You know what I mean? And the tea that I like to drink is British made, you know? I like the great tea. I love that great tea. I love the great tea, and I like the English tea, the breakfast tea. Now, I do drink my tea with milk like a lot of Brits do. They like to drink their tea with milk. Yeah. I got an accent. Yeah, I got a couple things going on with me. I'm on the East Coast in the United States. I'm in Philadelphia, but my accent, that comes from the islands. You know what I mean? Because of my father. My father's an islander, so that's why you hear a little accent. But thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that's my accent. So it comes from my father's from the islands. You know what I mean? So that's where the little accent coming from. Yeah. But did y'all watch? I know y'all watch boxing over in the UK, so I'm pretty sure y'all know about Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. That's what I'm talking about. But I know y'all keep up with world news too, so I talk about entertainment and everything. So I was just talking about some things that was like a hot topic over the weekend. But I got something for y'all that y'all might be interested in besides boxing. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all know of 50 Cent and everything. So you know 50 Cent had put out the documentary about Sean Diddy Combs, right? So we already know Diddy is doing time, and they're gonna keep on coming up with things, so Sean Diddy Combs probably really won't have a chance to get out of prison. But what's going on now? So you know they've been releasing the Epstein files, right? Here's the crazy thing. They've been releasing the Epstein files lately. And now there's a lot of things, a lot of names, a lot of people. It's Santa. Oh, god damn, Santa, Christmas. The fuck? What are you talking about? Christmas is over. Do I look like anything like goddamn Christmas? I'm dressed in black. Unless y'all got a Santa Claus that wear black. What? Hey man, why would you ask me some bullshit like that? Did I attend a damn Diddy party? Fuck no. I ain't never go to a Diddy party. I'm gonna ask you the same question. Have you ever been to a fucking Diddy party? You say Fort Dix is a joke? Hey, how you know Fort Dix is a joke? You been to Fort Dix? Now you know Fort Dix rely two things. So you been to Fort Dix? Cause Fort Dix is a military base and it's a damn prison. What part of Fort Dix you was on? You said poo poo poo? Whatever poo 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 mean, poo 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 back to you. Shit. Poo 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 back to you, but you been to I'm asking Rosada, you been to Fort Dix before? You said Fort Dix is a joke. And I know Fort Dix is a federal prison and the other side is a military base. So Yeah, maybe you mean it on a, I don't know which way you mean it. So, won't you explain to us why Fort Dix is a joke? Are you saying Fort Dix is a joke and Diddy shouldn't have been stationed there to do his time? I agree with you on that. Because listen, if you said my friend been to Fort Dix, was your best friend in prison or was they in the military? Which one? Because like I said, Fort Dix has both. You got the prison on one side, you have the military on the other side. Probably, you probably, I'm a guess that you mean probably prison-wise. Oh, okay. I'm talking about entertainment. Where you from? Because, hey, Santa, I'm trying to figure you out. I'm trying to figure out your language because you saying poo, poo, poo. Yeah, where you from, Santa? I don't know about speaking your language. Oh, you from Russia? Oh, bloody Russia. Salute to Russia. Oh, shit, motherfucker, you Russian. You should know some of this American shit. So good, since you Russian, we gonna talk about this Epstein shit. Shout out to Russia, too. I tell you what, Russia got some fine fucking woman. Suburbia or Russian? Hey, it's some fine ass Russian women out there. That's all the hell I got to say. Yeah, some fine ass. Listen, it's some shout out to Russia, man. I ain't got nothing against Russia. Listen, I'm American, but I ain't got nothing against Russia. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, salute to Russia. So, Russia ain't never do nothing to my ass, and I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything to Russia, but Russia got some beautiful women. Yeah, so shout out to Russia. And they got some great athletes too. There's a lot of good you from Orphan? Orphan North. Where you from, Orphan North? Do I teach? Far as what? I tell you what, I used to teach dance. Yeah, I used to teach dance, y'all. I used to be a professional hip-hop dancer, so I used to teach dance. And actually, well, I do teach gun safety now, so, I went from teaching dance to teaching gun safety. Oh, you from India? Hey, salute to you. Well, listen. East Indian, me the West Indian. You East Indian, I'm West Indian. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm West Indian. I'm pretty sure you heard of the West Indians. So yeah, shout out to India, yo. Shout out to India. Beautiful place, beautiful people. And y'all the Eastern Indians. And I'm here from the Americas and I'm a Western Indian, you know? Yeah. So salute to India, man. And also India got some professional fighters in the sport of boxing too. Now I don't know how old you are, Orphan, but there was a professional fighter from India that used to fight back in, I'm gonna say the 1990s. I don't know how old you are, but I know there's a name that's common over there, Carvajal. So there used to be a professional fighter from India named Michael Carvajal. And Michael Carvajal used to fight back in the 1990s up into like the early 2000s. He's from India and he was a bad man with his hands too. So I don't know if you know much about Michael Carvajal, but yeah, since you said you are from India, there's a few people I know about India. No, I ain't going no damn Diddy party. What the fuck? Oh, no. I stayed, yeah. Oh, I am 27 and a half. Oh, you heard of him? Okay, I'm pretty sure you heard of Michael Carvajal. He's dope. Yeah. Yo, Juan, what's up, Juan? Hey, Juan, what happened this weekend, Juan? Oh, man, we talking about this, Juan. I got some new people in the building. I got people from India in the building this morning. I got people from England in the building, Juan. So, I'm talking, man. Orphan said the fights was scripted. You think the fights was, all right, Orphan. So you think that the Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo fight was scripted? Now look. Hey, listen. Orphan said he think the fight was scripted. You been to, I know you lying. Yo, Rosita said, I've been to a damn Diddy party. Hey, Rosita, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to Diddy my foot right your goddamn ass. I ain't been to no goddamn Diddy party. The fuck I look like going to a damn Diddy party? I don't even like Diddy. I know, listen, trust me, I could have went to a damn Diddy party. I ain't, do it look like I've been oiled the fuck up, motherfuckers? You out of your mind? No, you been to a Diddy party, and you that Diddy diddle with your motherfucking anal hole with his middle finger. But why? What's going on? Why? We gonna get right into it, bro. We gonna get right. You say, I mean, the WWE fights like the Undertaker, those are fake. Not the UFC. No, I know UFC be getting busy. I get what you saying. Oh, well, yeah, I'm about to talk about Shushu. I'm having fun with my folks this morning, man. I got, you know, they coming over, they chill. Shit. Oh, yeah. Yo, what's going on, Thrill Hill? Salute to you, man. We're about to run this shit down. Coffee Donald for grown-ups. Listen, man, it was built, strapped, and laid the ass this fucking weekend. So I'm going to talk about Shushu Carrington first. Let's get to Shushu Carrington. Shout out to Shushu, New York, man. Shushu Carrington finally get a chance to come into his own. A lot of us who's been heavy on supporting Shushu Carrington, we're happy with Shushu right now. And what I'm doing, man, I'm doing some exercise through my job. I gotta go around and turn these fucking lights on and shit. I gotta turn lights on, you know what I mean? Yeah. But Shushu Carrington, I'm gonna get to Shakur. Shushu Carrington put on a hell of a job against Castro. And Shushu, hey man, I think he's here, Juan. He's been showing us since his pro debut, and he's been telling us that he's that guy, and he can't wait to become world champion. And once he gets the chance to become world champion, he was going to be that, and he's going to hold it down good. So, Shushu, rough and rugged. The only thing that worries me about Shushu a little bit is the Jag Queen in the building. What's up, Jag Queen? The only thing about Shushu is, you know, his lack of defense. But see, this is one thing we got to understand. We can't think that a lot of these fighters are going to be defensively technical. Okay? A lot of these fighters are not going to be defensively technical. A lot of them are not here to be masters of defense. They're not. Some of these guys, they don't mind getting hit. Getting hit and hitting a motherfucker back, they don't mind doing it. Shushu Carrington is just one of those very few guys in the sport of boxing that we have right now that's really for the appetite of smoke, aka the appetite of destruction. He don't mind getting hit no matter if his defense is good or not. He's gonna let you know, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you the fuck back. And that's what it's about. And Shushu came out there, did his thing. Weathered the storm, got caught with a couple nice shots. This is what we want out these boxers. We want them to be able to answer and face their adversity. Shushu did that real good and then wound up getting the victory with a stoppage. So Shushu is here. Now what's next with Shushu Carrington? Hey, let's get it on. What's next with Shushu? Whoever won it. Whoever wants it, no matter if you think Shushu can, whoever, give him a shot, let him defend, let him try to unify. So, let's see what he does next, but shout out to Shushu. Rosita talking about, when you got fighters that's like that, they don't care, this is what we want. So all that fighter get hit too much, I'ma stop saying that shit. I say a fighter get hit too much and don't hit back enough. That's, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is what we want. So Shushu is dead in it, man. He like to get in the mud and get dirty. He got all the heart in the world. He don't give a damn. There go my brother. Salute to my brother, the Cat Dog. BBO, aka the Wild Buck. He just don't give a fuck. But yeah, Shushu definitely did his thing. The whole weekend was pretty good. I gave the weekend an overall I gave the weekend an overall B plus on my end for all the fights. But Shushu definitely did his thing. Castro came to be of course, a diehard opponent, and he was coming to win. He wasn't coming to lay down. And Shushu deserved, you know, he deserved his belt. He deserved that strap, so it's strap season for a few guys. So let's see what Shushu does next. Should he move up or should he stay there? Whatever you want to do. Try to go for undisputed, unified, hey, let it fly. You know what I mean? And that's about it when it comes to Shushu character. So we finally seeing Shushu do his thing. So shout out to Shushu and the Shushu shotters. You know what I mean? Everybody got their shit. Rosita, you go sit down somewhere. You want to? Now come on, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. He had his hair sliding to the left, sliding to the right. What the fuck was Big Baby thinking about, man? Why would Big Baby get in a fucking boxing match with that thing around his goddamn head and it wound up coming off? What the fuck was that, a chair pet on his head? What, like... What happened with Big Baby Miller in his fashion statement as far as the goddamn hair? Hey, you know what that remind me of, y'all? Remember that scene on Martin and they went on a camping trip and shit. Martin and they went on a camping trip and shit. And Martin and Pam was fighting a motherfucking raccoon that kept coming into the room. That's what that was on top of his damn head. I didn't know that he was morphing to another goddamn thing, and you know the headpiece was gonna be an extra arm for him to throw punches or not, but what the fuck was that? And all the hootie hoo and the goofy shit that been going on in the sport of boxing, we ain't ever think the men have a hair problem. Now look, the tank, y'all know how that shit is in the fucking hood when, you know, your neighbors, the girls, they're about to rumble and shit, and she got that real expensive motherfucking piece on. She done paid like $500. She said, fuck that, I'm gonna take this piece off, cause this bitch ain't gonna mess with this shit. Then he snatched the motherfucker off and continued to fight, man. Hey, Rosetta, you don't shut the fuck up. You're starting to get on. Hey, somebody smack Rosetta for me, Rosita. I'm gonna send your ass back to bloody Russia. Shut the fuck up. Now you're getting on my goddamn nerves. That's because you don't understand what I'm talking about. You keep talking about the yapping. There you go. The yapping and got you a slapping, goddamn. There we go. See, the yapping then got you a slapping, Rosita. You know, I was tick-tock, waiting for your ass to act up. You keep fucking around, you gonna get treated like Big Baby Miller hairpiece got treated. Matter of fact, you just got treated like Big Baby hairpiece did. What the fuck? Hey, yo, you know what he remind me of, y'all? Remember he remind me of the fucking genie in the bottle in the Disney cartoons. Yo, he remind me of the genie in the shit. And the lamp and shit. He had that little one piece in his motherfucking hair. That's what the hell Big Baby Miller remind me of. But he won the fight. And he won by a strand of hair, y'all. Big Baby Miller, a strand of hair in here. This is boxing. How you gonna win boxing by a strand of hair? You normally would think that in a race by hair. This motherfucker actually won by a strand of hair, yo. So I don't know how to grade his overall performance. Excuse me, y'all. I do not know how to grade that man's overall performance, but I say he had a hair of a night. Big Baby Miller had a hair of the night, y'all. Smash the like button one time for Big Baby Miller and his hair shit. The one of the most spectacular things that happened this weekend. Baby Miller. Let's see what him and the hairpiece got next coming. I don't know how many of y'all seen the El Rayo fight last night. I forgot about that card was on. So I was listening, but I was watching a little bit while I was getting ready for work, so I really couldn't really dig into the fight. But I was listening, and it was a damn good fight. Now, let me know, Jag Queen, did you see the anybody? I did see the highlight of that, so I got some fights to watch when I get home this morning, which I will have some time. But yeah, I heard Jalil Hackett faced adversity, and he won in this fight. I heard he got caught with something nice, Jab Queen. Heard he got caught with something nice. He had a nice night at the office for him, but you know, he got the job done. So salute to Jalil Hackett. And like I said, soon when I get home, I'll watch the replay of the fight. But yeah, yes, and you know what? Here's the thing. There's a lot of defense deficiency in the sport of boxing right now, Jab Queen. I'm glad you brought that up because that's what's been spoken about a few fighters recently, that their defense, and what we saying, their defense more so than anything else. And I don't know what it is with some of the young generation of fighters, but it's like they don't like defense. I don't know what it is. Why is it that this generation of fighters, most of them don't have any defense? I don't know if it's coming from the coaching regimen, the camp, I don't know, but it seemed like these fighters is lacking defense. And yes, just like Jalil Hackett, defense. Just like our boy Shushu, defense. Now, we want these guys to be able to hit and then answer back. But when there's a such thing that a fighter may be getting hit a little more than what they should be getting hit, yes, especially when you're getting hit by punches that you can easily get out the way of instead of just standing there and taking it. A lot of fights are very, very avoidable. A lot of punches are very avoidable. But if you don't do what you need to do, the simple shit to avoid it, then you're gonna make it hard for you. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the thing with a lot of fighters. Think about it, Jag Queen. This new generation, I like them. They you know, they young. They full of vigor. You know, they young men, they testosterone levels, woo, way up there, you know. I wish mine was still like that, but it ain't bad for my age hit. Don't get it fucked up. I still got good testosterone level. But y'all know what I mean. It's definitely not like that shit. So the testosterone levels is up there and everything. So it's like their thing of surviving is different. They're cut different. This is a different time. So these guys are a little different from back then. I'm just telling you, Jab Queen. No, I'm not going to start that this morning, but I just had to put that out there. You know what I mean? Hell, shit. This is a grown-up show. All right? Don't be talking about crush you start. I'm going to stay boxing. I promise you. I'm going to stay boxing this morning. I'm not going to act like the rest of us. You know how they get. They turn a whole sports show into a damn talking dirty at the dark type of shit. Too early for that. But you know what I mean, Jag Queen? So they got all this going on. So I guess what they have going on with them, and because these young men, they seem so fearless. They don't fear anything. They don't give a fuck. There she go. Ashley's corner, the first lady. What's going on, Ash? Oh, we talking boxing. We talking bilk strap to ass. We talking all type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Jag Queen, that's a few things to ponder on the brain about. Just think about it. So the young generation, the little, I don't like to call motherfuckers niggas. I don't like the word. But I'm going to dumb it down. So the YNs in the sport of boxing, this is their mindset. Because they're just a YN in the sport of boxing instead of being a YN on the street. And you know, they just don't give a damn, y'all. They don't give a damn. They don't care. They don't have no fear, no respect. Light heavyweight fight was good. Oh yeah, that was a good one too. We gonna talk about that. Thrill Hill. I'm gonna touch on that too, Ash. I ain't touching on that all week. I'm gonna talk about that too because I'll be telling you something right now. Let that would have been me. There'd still be a goddamn free fall going down. Me and my right posse will be rolling up will be rolling up on that little Malibu most wanted ass motherfucking Vanilla Ice brother of Devin Haney's and shit. And we'll be tearing ass the fuck up. We'll still be tearing ass the fuck up. They be like, goddamn, they done turned this shit into a fucking triathlon or rumbling. What the fuck you mean? You damn right. And see, this is another thing. These young fighters, these young boxers is going to get themselves hurt because they think they are fighters. And we know today, a lot of these boys is more fucking boxers than fighters. Alright? And people way in the back don't think that boxers can go out on the street and beat up every goddamn street fight. There's two different forms of goddamn fighting. Just like I tell y'all, they'll whoop my ass in that motherfucking ring, but on the street, I will fuck your favorite fighter over. Trust me, I will. And I ain't no tough guy. I will beat your favorite fighter ass on the street. Yes, he's professed in that damn box. See, I ain't skilled like coming over before it's actually over. It was disgusting. It was disrespectful. There was nothing professional about it. I don't see anything funny fuck about it, and people need to be speaking on it, goddamn boy. What's up, Kano? Saludos to you. Yeah, let me talk about that right now, because people talked about that all weekend. They made it funny out of it. It was nothing funny about that, because it shouldn't have been no goddamn free-for-all involving anybody. And why the fuck is Devin Haney entourage going through it with fucking Tiger Johnson entourage? Devin fucking goddamn Tiger ain't got shit going on, so why the fuck did that happen? Who started it? It was fucked up. It was fucked up, and as much as I like Devin Haney, and Devin Haney's a hell of a boxer, but the people around him, his father, his little punk ass Malibu most wanted Vanilla Ice ass fucking brother, and all those other motherfuckers, they're gonna start to be a stain on his name, man. And he's gonna need to separate himself from them dudes. He's gonna need to separate himself from them dudes. Now, for all my Haney fans out there, the Haynites and all that, listen. We respect this guy as a class act. And this is a few times Devin Haney act out of his class act self just to do the bullshit that his nut-ass father, his brother, and these yes men is doing. That shit don't look good for Devin Haney. And then if I was fucking Devin Haney, I would have waited till I got home, I would have fucked my little brother the fuck up, and I would have told Bill, Dad, stay the fuck out this. Y'all doing that bullshit. Dad, you already did enough. Baby brother, who they gonna stage this shit out of his career until they can't stage it no more. It was disrespectful, y'all. So they need to do something with that, because it's gonna be one time in the sport of boxing where some shit gonna jump off and some serious shit gonna happen. It ain't gonna be no stomping out. Motherfuckers gonna be waiting outside, they gonna pour them damn things out. It's going to get that bad if they don't start tightening up with this little bullshit that these motherfuckers is doing, trying to bring the thug life, the street life into boxing. You can't do that. That's why you don't try to play both sides. You're either going to be in the street or you're going to be in the ring. And these motherfuckers, they put these gloves on, they get around these guys that's training, they get a little bit of training, and they think they can put this fucking cape on and go super thug the fuck out. That shit ain't cool. It's not. Boxing is already a detrimental sport. These guys is already putting their head on the line. Then you got a whole bunch of yes men and a bunch of punk ass motherfuckers who's ready to punk jump up to get beat down, acting like they thugged out and all that shit. That shit wasn't cool. Cause that would have been me and my entourage. Y'all would have still been talking about that shit today. It still be motherfuckers in the hospital still getting stitched the fuck up and everything. Now, since that bullshit started, hey, Bill, your little punk ass, nut ass son, he owed Tiger Johnson a straight fair one, homie. He owed him a straight fair one, and that's how we do that. Since your son would act like he's so fucking tough, he's nothing like Devin. So, Bill, you doing the wrong thing, because you know this one ain't nothing like Devin. They better get that boy for somebody hurt his ass, or he's gonna wind up getting him hurt. And Bill, you keep being in the middle of this shit, Bill, you're gonna get hurt too. And I know Bill was supposed to, the second time around, but he indulged in it the first time around. They keep playing this street life and trying to bring that shit into boxing. It's going to fuck them over. I'm telling you. It's going to fuck them over. Hold on, y'all. All that tough guy shit. Leave this shit box. The hell alone. You gotta tighten this shit the fuck up. And that's just what it is, Standing, man. Here you go, my brother. Yes, sir. That's what they gotta do, tighten this shit up. But yeah, y'all, like I was saying, yeah, Jab Queen, Through Hill, like that's nonsense. I was waiting to talk about that. That's some fucking nonsense. Hey, Bill, whoever, anybody from that, y'all, the Haney clan. Hey, Deb, sit your fucking peoples down, Deb. I mean, Deb up there trying to, be a special guest, shot by shot, calling the fight shit. He can't even do that. Why? Because his goddamn daddy, his damn brother, and everybody acting like a bunch of niggas. Since y'all want to be niggas, ain't nothing cool about being a nigga with that ignorant shit. Yeah, Jack Queen, that shit was corny. I came over there, that shit is corny. They need to get that shit out of boxing. They need to start keeping that shit out of boxing because it's going to wind up getting one of these boys hurt. He is out of control. And let's be fair now, listen. As I sip on my cup of you know better. Now let's be honest. Now there's some boxers who are actually street dangerous. Didn't want to live the street life. Didn't want to really do what they really was doing with their hands. You understand what I'm saying? And they say, man, I don't want to live life like this. I'm gonna go do this as a profession. Any given time, there's any little thing that's a glimpse of that street will set them off. So we know a few of these guys are like that. I'm not saying that all these boxers are not fighters, but there's only a handful of them that's really fighters like that. We know who they are. We know who those type of guys is. One just fucking retired. And Terrence Crawford. Tank Davis is one of those guys. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want. I know real shit. My brother D3 in the building, STN. We're working. We got a handful of guys. There's only a handful of guys in the sport of boxing that's really about that fucking life. See, if you know, you know. It's only a handful. Really, literally a fucking handful. And, those guys be trying to stay away from that shit. But then you got all these boys who never really been to a fucking fist fight, only went to the gym because they don't know how to fucking fight. They needed to protect themselves. Now they trying to bring that different energy. Now it didn't even look good for Devin. Devin has a certain image, but now it's like his people starting to tarnish that shit and he needs to get control of it. See, because all that nonsense is not working. See, all that bullshit that they doing is not working. Teofimo, senior, prime example, all that goofy shit, you ain't never been a damn trainer. He ain't never been a damn trainer. See, a lot of shit, the layers is gonna be getting pulled back because there's too much goofy shit going on, man. And they better stop this, trying to mix this street shit with the boxing shit, because they gonna learn. They gonna learn. They better get dad better get his little fucking waffle ass brother. It's over for them. They're done. I don't even know. Listen, y'all, nobody can say fucking T.O. The takeover has been taken the fuck out. Okay? And I've been waiting for it. And it was done so good, y'all. We already knew what was gonna happen. Bill strapped the fucking ass. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. I'ma say this right now. Best Shakur Stevenson performance yet. Fuck what you talking about. That's the best performance I've seen by Shakur Stevenson. Because one thing Shakur Stevenson gave us in this fight that he haven't gave us since 126 and 130 is making a motherfucking miss and making him pay. Thank you, Shakur Stevenson, because I knew you had it in you, young boy. Now Brick City got something to stand up for. Yeah, his waffle-ass little brother. That's what the fuck he is. Boy, I'm gonna be popping up at some fucking fights and try to act fucking thug over here. I'ma fuck your little nut ass up. Whoop his little ass. Bill, get your little punk ass son. Cause Bill, yeah, you had your hands on it too. Then you switched up. What about you, Malibu Most Wanted Dad? You should have had that energy for Bernard Hopkins when he told your punk ass, hey, yo, my man, we ain't got the showcase in front of everybody, you know what I mean? Let's take this to the joint. Over the weekend, I helped shovel out 18 of my neighbors.
Yeah, do I?
Helped shovel out 18 of my neighbors on my block.
I'm sorry? Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Crazy.
Crazy. Yep, thanks. Got a good workout, don't need to go to a gym for a few days. Yeah, but, oh man, yeah, from round one, yeah, he's horrible, Ashley. That's horrible. Hey, what we doing? These guys gotta learn how to stay in their damn place, cause it's just horrible. Horrible. Says Sean about to be out at the store and random people call for big for this situation recorded. Nasty work, Jab Queen. But now we getting off of that. But then let's talk about now let's get into it. Shakur did an awesome job making him miss, making him pay. Something that we always do, he can do. What's next for Shakur? Here's the thing, Shakur has so many options. Now, before I go into the plenty options, and Shakur is right where he want to be at right now. Shakur is right exactly where he want to be. So he needed this win. He needed this win. T.O. needed it more than him. You know what I mean? But we just needed to see Shakur, do something to a guy like that. But now he has so many options. So is it going to be 135, 140, or 147? Now we know Shakur said he wanted to go back down to 135. You think he's gonna go back to 35, Ash? And see, that's why I was getting at. And look like he's gonna go back to 35. So that's why I wasn't getting my hopes up too high about is he gonna be at 40 and 47. But before we continue with what Shakur can do, because we already know what the landscape is for Shakur. There's only 3 things for Shakur right now. And the first thing you might well just do, go over there and fight Raymond Bertala and get that belt from Cheese. We know Shakur wants to become undisputed at 135. And I think that's what he's going to try to do. And, yeah, Ashley, I'm going to take your word. I know you're a Jab Queen. Y'all get it before I will. But it looked like he may go back to 135, pursue the undisputed route, and then he might just do something else afterwards. Then he might go up. But yeah, why not? Go back to 35. Like I said, fight Cheese, get that belt. You know what I mean? You got Abdullah down there, and we still can probably get him in Lil Ray. So he's staying down there for some reason. I don't think he's going back down there to duck any fade at 140. I'm about to talk about nut ass, clout chasing, counter Ben next. Yes, I'm about to tear his ass up too. Oh yeah, about to light him up. About to light Cisco. I'm about to light up Cisco Ben. I'm about to light Cisco Ben the fuck up. Looking like he left the rest of Drew Hill home and came to the fight without the rest of Drew Hill. He's getting on my nerves. Connor Ben, clout chasing Ben, counter, whatever his fucking first name is. I'm gonna call him Counterfeit. Counterfeit is starting to get on my nerves. Hold on, y'all. made sure I was extra warm. You know, so I can't complain. All right. I see you in a little bit.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, that's his name, Connor Cisco Ben. Left the rest of Drew Hill home. Should have brought the rest of Drew Hill with you to the show. Cause we know, listen, y'all know why Connor Ben was there. Let me tell y'all something. That egg juggling guy, Connor Ben, you know Eddie's boy, Nigel's son. You know, Eddie's boy, but Nigel's son, Connor Ben, he's getting on my nerves. He ain't nothing but a tough ass clout chaser. That's what he is to me. He's a tough clout chaser who ain't doing a damn thing. Y'all know why he showed up to that fight, right? Y'all know why he showed up to that fight. Cause to be honest with you, Connor Ben wanted Tio to pull that upset. Connor Ben was hoping that Teofimo Lopez pulled the upset on Shakur Stevenson. Cause he feel as though it'd be easy pickings. Cause I don't respect Connor Ben jumping in the ring, getting in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. Cause he was expecting to go and confront Teofimo Lopez. And the reason why I don't respect it, because it's some cherry picking ass move. I don't respect what Connor Ben did. Even if T.O. would have won that fight, I still wouldn't respect it. Because my whole thing is, sucker, you just came from fighting Eubanks. So you should be worrying about going to 54 or 47. Now you talking about coming back down to damn 40. You shouldn't have left 140 if you was ever there in the damn first place. This is making me sick with these fighters. These little weight sissies, weight bullies is getting on my damn nerves when they keep jumping around these different weight classes. Conor Ben is one of them, just like Lamont Roach is. Bully pussies and weight bullies and sissies. Weight bullies and weight sissies. That's what it is. So Conor Ben thinking, oh yeah, Tio probably, Tio hit Shakur. We ain't see Shakur take a punch. Listen, I think Shakur can take a punch. I think he can take a punch. I know he got a chin. You know what I'm saying? And that's amazing. Top 5 in the game right now. If you ain't got any top 5, I don't know why you even talking boxing. Get the fuck away from me. But yeah, Conor Ben, come on, man. He wants to be a bully. Why you ain't at 147, Conor Ben? You got Devin Haney waiting for you. There's a few guys at 147, Conor Ben, and 147 ain't even all that damn dangerous. Just how much of a punk Conor Ben is. You ain't nothing like your daddy. Your daddy had heart. Even though your daddy is skillful, a dirty fighter, your daddy had heart. You, Conor Ben's a bitch. Conor Ben is a bitch, and I don't respect him getting in there with that little blind ass shit, Cisco and shit. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if I'm getting a fight next. That's what he was doing. Tell me. No, Conor Ben. Fuck out of here. And just like Shakur said, rehydration clause, then we can get busy. But we know Conor Ben ain't doing that. So we already know what Conor Ben is about. So there's no need, if you're talking about Conor Ben, ain't no need to give him no damn respect. Cause Conor Ben is doing some bitch ass shit. Trying to make believe like he's so tough. We see what you doing. Then you get in there and going back and forth with Shakur. And look at the motherfucker, man. Y'all got to knock harder, man. God damn. We gotta kick the doors up in here. Yeah, I see that. What's going on over there? You got 2 eaters plugged up over here, Miss Denise. Let me up and get up out your way, love. The doors all tricked up, huh? They stay tricking up. Tricking up like a damn trick. And put a new system up there. That's what they need to do. Smash the like button, y'all. Yeah, he's here right now. Huh?
If you know the lock sheets laid down on the counters in the tableau.
Oh, well, you know,
trying to
so,
do?
yeah, somebody's a new setup.
Trying to fake getting organized.
I guess so.
Too late for that.
Well, shit, I don't know what's going on, cousin Stan.
I don't know. Where's your heater?
Bam, bam.
Oh, damn, you got my damn stool.
Oh, I ain't got it. Your store was here. Take the store.
No, she's gonna need it too.
Put the heater on the other one.
Where'd that heater come from?
I was here when I came here last night, brother.
Somebody found it.
Yeah. See, you, I don't know nothing until I come in this motherfucker. I'd be more surprised than y'all do.
I'm surprised myself that that phone's still there.
Oh, yeah, goddamn.
In my chair.
Yeah, where your chair? They done took your chair out of here.
But to people,
Yeah, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Smash the like button, y'all.
I need my chair.
Hold on. Let me go find your damn chair, Miss Denise. I'll find your chair. I ain't even noticed your chair. Hey, they cut. Listen, y'all. We're about to lay Bill strap the ass up in the building this morning. They don't know how that. But then, talking about, let me get finished talking about Cisco ass kind of Ben, like I said. You know, kind of Ben, he got to be with that rehydration clause. Most likely, he's not going to do it. So we ain't got to worry about Shakur whipping on his ass. Because we know that ain't going to happen.
This don't make no sense. They keep moving stuff. Gathering stuff, moving stuff.
Here you go, Miss Denise. Thank you. Yep. Pass. Oh, let me get my two little things out the way.
And you got an other heater.
And they put that one back there.
Yeah.
I don't know what they doing. I don't know what they doing, Miss Denise. Your guess is as good as mine.
It's in my folder. In my bag.
Somebody slapped me. But look, like I was saying, smash the like button. Leave a note for Miss Denise. Yeah, so speaking of Connor Ben, like he ain't gonna do a damn thing, right? So we already know Connor Ben is foolish. He said, oh Lord. Yeah, y'all. So like I was saying, as Connor get the reward for the worst hairstyle. Yo, listen. I tell you what. Miller though, he ain't more stylish than Big Baby Miller. big Baby stylish, you know what I mean? But Conor Ben needs to go sit his ass down. So, like I said, Mr. Shakur Stevenson, top five, see Shakur do his thing. So salute to him. So we'll see what's next with Shakur. So we don't know yet. But like Ashley said, I think Jab Queen feel the same way. Most likely unanimous that he's going to stay at 35. And like I said, he does have options. So I think Shakur is going to weigh his options out, and that's going to be that. This definitely was a legacy fight. He's the lineal man right now. And if I was somebody at 140, man, I stay at 140, but you know, Shakur said he can make 35. So if he can make 35, man, and it ain't going to kill him, okay. And we'll see what happens with that. But Ray Mulatala, Abdullah, and Lil Red, that's all we want to see from him as far as that. It's smoke at 140, yes. And I think Jab Queen, and we know that if there's anybody that got a chance against any of the top guys at 140 pounds, it's Shakur Stevenson. A lot of legacy fights right there. And 140 needs that, you know what I mean? Because 140 is nice. So Shakur going up there, go where the smoke is. Go where the smoke is, because that's the only place you're going to get respect from me. Go where the smoke is at. You know what I mean? And that goes for all these damn fighters. There ain't nothing going on in that weight class, and you can move up to another weight and be comfortable. Or even if you can't be that comfortable, but your skill set, your talent can hold you over more so than your body can, go ahead and do it, because that's what you're really supposed to be there for. So it's good to see some of these fighters actually moving the way they say they're going to move. So now, you know, keep the ball rolling for Shakur. He should be getting nothing but big fights, nothing but top guys. And, you know, he's right where he's want to be. So Shakur is definitely, he wanted to be in control. So he's definitely in control. He has some control right now. So, and I don't think he's gonna do nothing sweet, y'all. I know he's not gonna do nothing sweet. All right, but let me get this out the way. Fuck Keyshawn Davis, okay? I don't give a damn. I still don't like Keyshawn Davis, okay? I'm still not sold on Keyshawn Davis. I'm not gonna play down what happened with Jermaine Ortiz. Okay, cool. But I still ain't sold. Motherfucker gonna talk about Shakur and Keyshawn takeover. Shakur and Keyshawn's takeover. Keyshawn ain't taking over shit. What's he taking over? He ain't took over shit. He still got ways to go, so I am not even sold on Keyshawn. And I'm gonna say this. I think he's talented and skilled, but I think he's more talented than skilled. To be honest with you, and look, y'all, his punching power ain't the fuck like that. His punching power ain't like that. But he said he was gonna get the stoppage. He barely got the fucking stoppage, yo. He barely got the stoppage against Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz, the only thing he had to do is suck that shit in for another 10 seconds. The fight would have been over. So of course he gonna run around and act like he done knocked out, the world-class wrecking crew. And what his little punk ass gonna do next? Cause he talking about he won Devin Haney. Yeah. So what is he gonna do? Mr. Keyshawn Davis. Hey, Dev, he want that smoke? Go ahead. Devin Haney whooping Keyshawn Davis' ass. And Keyshawn Davis' punching power ain't like that. His power ain't like that. Where's his power ain't like that? His power's better at 35. His power ain't like that. He would have been had Jermaine Ortiz the fuck out of here. And I ain't saying it because I'm saying Jermaine Ortiz is sweet. Would have been had him up out here. You got some real punching power. Ain't gonna take you all the way to the fucking 12th round. Fuck out of here. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And then these two guys, they really got to stay away from each other because I'm not going for that we bro shit. It's not for real. And he fell in love with his power like 3 years ago. Keyshawn funny as fuck. He really don't have no power like that. He really don't. Yeah, he look good, but all that, I'm not sold on him, Ash. I don't think he's elite. I don't think he's elite. I don't think he A-level. He a decent B-level fighter. Like I said, and I'm gonna keep on saying, once he get in that ring with somebody other equal skill set and talent, I bet you he ain't gonna look that so goddamn good. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, he talking all that fucking damn shit. Let that fight happen, and what's gonna happen? He gonna look like T.O. fucking clueless. I never thought he was on the same level as Tank Shakur and Devin. He is not. This boy still got problems. He's still not answering Tito Mercado, a few other fighters, and still, I don't give a fuck. Keyshawn, he's a better pro than Andy Cruz. Did he beat Andy Cruz in the pros yet? He still got his ass beat. And him stopping what's name ain't shadowing what the fuck he did the other night. Celebrating another man's victory. Like, oh, this is some weight off my goddamn shoulder. Get the fuck out of here. Albright gave that man the toughest fight of his career. And almost damn near lost to him because, to be honest with you, that fight could have been a draw. So what are we talking about? I don't think he's on the same level as those dudes. That's why they ain't put him in there with them yet. So I don't like Bull. And I don't think he's like that. He's good until somebody else show you that he ain't all that good. He's chasing everybody else, but why hasn't he shut the mouths of people who keep saying his goddamn name? He's so damn good. He wants to be chasing after these dudes that he ain't ready for. But won't shut the mouths of motherfuckers that keep saying his damn name. He's still Andy Cruz's fucking son. I don't give a fuck what he does. You can't erase that bitch. I don't give a fuck who he go fight. You can't erase that. Andy Cruz still got ass, you still got lashes on your ass from Andy Cruz. You go beating whoever, stopping whatever, ain't gonna motherfucking change the narrative that Andy Cruz spanked that ass 4 times. And Andy Cruz probably can still beat his ass, no matter if you think you're a better pro or not. Some people just have your motherfucking number. Vernon Forrest, was he actually better than Shane Mosley? He had Shane Mosley's number. Vernon Forrest was good, but Vernon Forrest wasn't as good against everybody else. That's his biggest claim to fame, that he had Shane Mosley's number. Sometimes that's just what it is. They don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter if somebody look like they the better pro. Don't y'all say styles make fights? And that's why he won't go nowhere near Andy Cruz, because he know that Andy Cruz style is nightmare for him. Exactly, so that's not changing nothing. That's not changing nothing. That's not changing a damn thing. So I can't wait to see who he get in the ring with next. I don't think he deserves a Devin Haney fight. But okay, you talking about he'll go up there and knock Devin out. You get the fuck out of here, boy. Okay. I mean, I don't think he deserves a fight with Devin Haney. I'm being honest with y'all. I don't think so. Because like I said, I don't think he's on the same level as them. But okay. Punks jump up to get beat down. Go up to 147. Go up there and try to knock Devin Haney the fuck out. And little Featherfist gonna put you on your ass back, Keyshawn Davis. Cause I don't know how adorable Keyshawn Davis is. We don't know how adorable Keyshawn Davis is. We don't have a clue on how adorable Keyshawn Davis is. We heard fighters that been in the ring say, yo, his chin ain't like that. And see, they ain't really put him in there with nobody where we can see if his chin is really like that. How about that? Why hasn't he been in the ring with a hitter? Why hasn't this man faced a hitter yet? Why Mr. I'ma knock somebody the fuck out? Why he hasn't been in there with a puncher? Answer that question for me. I'm so amazing. I can't wait till he receive an amazing ass whipping. Ooh, yeah, the amazing Keyshawn. Yeah, you gonna get amazing ass whipping. I can't wait till somebody fuck him up. Can't wait till somebody fuck him up. Keyshawn say he still want that work with Cruz. Well, rumor said, and rumor heard, I don't know if it's true, that they sent Andy a goddamn contract, and Andy turned it down. Now see what I might have to do. I might have to hit the Philly guys up. You know, the 2 heavy hitters in Philly. You know, there's 2 content creators in Philly that's really good, in my opinion. That's really good. That's Greg Hackett and my man Dean. I don't really mess with too many of the other Philadelphia content creators like that. Nothing personal against them. But far as boxing, they my go-to far as Philly. I don't fuck with everything from Philly. Everything in Philly don't fuck with me, and that's fine. You know, but yeah, when it comes to knowing the Philly shit, and I need somebody to give me more info on the Philly scene, I go to Greg Hagen and I turn to Dean. You see what I'm saying? Or I could just go to the gyms myself, or I could pick up a phone and call a motherfucker or two, you know? There's a couple professionals, couple former professionals, Hall of Famers that I can call. You understand what I'm saying? Just call my name and I'll come running. Y'all dig what I'm saying, man? Listen. I ain't gonna play no games. What else we got going on, y'all, before we get up on out of here, man? Back to work Monday. Shit, I'm about to be changing up. Shit, man, I'm be taking this suit the fuck off in a couple weeks. I'm coming out the uniform, y'all. Coming out the uniform in a couple weeks. Yeah. What you talking about, Crush? Y'all see. You know what I mean? Coming out the uniform, all right? What I'm saying is, I'm going into being in the goddamn office and ain't got to be in the motherfucking field. That's what I'm talking about. In a couple weeks, I won't be in this no more. I ain't gonna have to be. I'll be at the motherfucking office. Let other motherfuckers run around. If you understand, you understand. What y'all think about the El Rayo card last night? I want to go back to that, man. Yeah. Thanks, Ash. Time to big balls up. I put the work in. I got as much experience in this field as motherfuckers been living. You know what I'm saying? And they tired of playing around. Should be big balls. We making moves. Couple weeks, last 2 weeks in this shit. When you see me camming up, I'm gonna be camming up from the crib or camming up from the fucking office. That's what I'm gonna be doing, goddamn. Yes, thank you very much, and salute to everybody that's making moves out there, cause y'all been doing y'all damn thing. Ash, Ash, we've been kicking it for a minute. I done seen you make your moves, your promotion, salute to you. Keep doing your thing. Jack Quinn, you just been a bad motherfucker. You been a blossoming flower ever since you came on this motherfucker. Yeah, I love it. I love when the ladies can talk boxing. I got a handful of women that I can listen to. Just a couple years ago was just 1 or 2. Now I got a few more. I got a few more to add on with Ash. I got the Jab Queen, I got 2 Sis, I got a few good ones, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, shit. Salute to the ladies that be talking boxing. I love when y'all can talk that shit. I don't mind y'all talking about men when y'all talking about boxing. But other than that, you ain't talking about boxing, don't be talking about men. I might choke your ass. No, I'm messing with y'all. Y'all know I'm just joking. It's all love, baby. It's all love. What else we got? Going on. So the El Rayo fight last night was a mean fight. Like I said, I gotta go back and watch that whole fight entirely, but I caught the highlights and things like that. And El Rayo's just a guy that likes to fight. A lot of guys are not defensively responsible. And it's not because they're irresponsible. Some guys that's their style. Some guys' style of fighting is really not using too much defense. That's just what it is. So maybe sometimes when we say a fighter's getting hit too much, no, motherfucker fighter might be getting hit as much as he like to. This guy's just like that. We seen young Abdullah Mason get hit by some shit that he could easily motherfucking avoid it. But he said, fuck that, this is what I'm here for. I'm with the shit. Shoot Carrington. Oh, I know I need to brush up on my defense. I probably can better my defense, but guess what, y'all? I'm fine. This is what I'm here for. So we gotta respect these guys for what they do. Some motherfuckers like to get hit. That's just what it is. So I'm not gonna judge him on that. I'm not gonna say, he's lackadaisical on defense because he don't mind getting hit. Because we know this fighters, they can avoid punches. Floyd, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna see what you got, cause you been talking shit. I'm gonna give you this one. Oh, that ain't shit, you ain't getting no more. But it is. Let these guys do what they do. It's just when they try to switch up and do other things that might not pan out in the best way for them. So, gotta be smart about it. What else we got to go on, man? The takeover is done. Keyshawn ain't doing shit just yet. Rayo always fighting a gruesome fight. Big Baby Miller in the hairpiece. They may be back in action soon. But, Big Baby said, nah, man, it is what it is. He didn't feel embarrassed about it. He stood 10 toes down on it. So I gotta respect the gangster in that. Pro Box is good this weekend. I mean, what else we got to talk about? It's probably this weekend. The whole month of January. Like I told y'all, I was going to give y'all my final assessment. So I would be doing a month-to-month grading basis on the sport of boxing. Yeah. Yup. So we'll be talking about the up and coming boss later on today. But here's the full grade because the month of January is over, and I'm going to give January its overall grade. Because of this weekend, I'm going to give the month of January for boxing a well-deserved B+, almost an A. I'm gonna say an A- because an A- is quite not an A. I'm going to give it an A-. This weekend pushed it up for me because I was stuck on the B. But because of this weekend's performance, no one got in the ring this weekend and let anyone down. Shakur and T.O., good. It was not a violent fest. We didn't have to worry about the things we thought we would have to worry about. So credit to the both of them for that. You know what I mean? And we know more of it was for Shakur, but what was entertaining, it was always entertaining, is that T.O. look funny when you gotta make him think. And when that man can't think, he can't do a damn thing. Timing was off, all out of range, all out of distance, that's everything. And he looked like an amateur. And it's levels to this. And I'm glad that Shakur Stevenson is one of those guys who's going to continue to show you that there's separations and levels of this when you're supposed to show that there's separations and levels of this. Meaning, people, I'm closing out on this. Some fighters, they not as really good as we think they are. They haven't really been. It takes one to grow on one to know one. And that's maybe, T.O. wasn't never really that good. He's probably just a guy that was able to seize moments. And once you get in there with a guy that you're supposed to be equal to, that you're supposed to be on the same level, what happens, people? What happens is what just happened this past Saturday. A one-sided ass spanking belt strapped the ass. And this motherfucker want to apologize for slavery. Like I said, Jag Queen, I don't know if you was here. They should have already had some watermelon, bananas, and chickens in T.O. room waiting for his ass after the 6th round. I would have been Mr. Petty on him. Ooh, I would have been Mr. Petty on him. Ooh, and it ain't too late. Somebody should mail T.O. some watermelon and bananas. We don't accept your fucking apology, you dusty ass motherfucker. And why you apologizing about slavery? Because most of our people weren't fucking slaves, so y'all can stop that bullshit. Most of our people wasn't slaves. I'm tired of that bullshit too. We all came from slaves. The Europeans came from more slaves than the Negroes. I'm gonna say it again. More Europeans came from slave families more so than the Negro. Y'all wanna bet? One more time for the one time. More European and Caucasians came from slave parents than the actual so-called African American, which that fact is only but damn near 40 years old, so I don't know why y'all still call yourself African American. That shit that's hit the census back when I was graduating from high school. So what the fuck you was considered before then? That's why you don't follow none of this shit. You don't follow none of this shit. Because if you notice, you're paying attention to all my melanated people, all you brown people, because none of us is black. That's just the fucking status quo. My skin is brown as a motherfucker. What's black about that? Black is a status quo. Black is nothing about a person or a human being. Status quo. That's what the fuck it is. So you want to be a statistic because of what somebody said? That's bullshit. That's all it is. There's no such thing as a black DNA. None of that shit. It's a status quo. Know what I mean? That means the haves and the have-nots. That's what black being, the have-nots. That's what that shit mean. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. Alright? So walking around calling yourself black is nothing black about you. The black race. What's a fucking black race? I know a human race. But that's what it is. They change your identity every goddamn time. First, it was African American, and before that, Afro American, and before that, Negro, and before that, color, and before that, nigger, and before that, mulatto. Too many changes. So why would you be going for that bullshit? Why would you want to be going for that bullshit, melanated Americans? You see that every some odd years they try to change the name of your identity. And nobody should be identifying and telling you who the fuck you are any fucking way. That's why I ain't none of this shit. Do you understand me? I'm not none of this shit. Cause this shit is terms that these motherfuckers made up. If your ancestors ain't checked the motherfucker and told them who the fuck they was, instead let a motherfucker you don't let nobody tell you who you is. What? And they really be, I can't tell nobody who they are. Jab Queen, D Free, none of y'all. I can't tell you who you are. You only can tell me who you are. That's why when I talk, you don't never hear me address anybody as an African American. Cause there's really no such thing as that at all. There's no such thing as that. But I'm only gonna call you what you tell me you are. Because I can't tell you who the fuck you are. Who is I? Did I create your family tree? No, the fuck I didn't. So I never assume. I just say, alright. Cause you can't tell me who the fuck I am. You can't. You don't know me. In order to know who I am, I got to teach you and tell you who the fuck I am. You don't tell, nah, did I tell you the fuck I was that? Let me tell you who the fuck I am, cause I only know who I am. Not no fucking school books and some bullshit ass story, a fictional story about fucking roots, somebody else making up your story, your existence. You don't let nobody else tell you about your existence. How can somebody teach you about your existence? What are we talking about? Stay up, man up, woman up, be who the fuck you are. And then if you really don't know who the fuck you really are, still be who the fuck you wanna be. Don't let nobody else tell you who the fuck you are. With that being said, this has been another hot episode of Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. I am the master of ceremony, Crush, the Mickey freaking legend. Shout out to everybody that came through this morning. Jab Queen, Ashley's Corner, my brother D Free, BBO, everybody that came through, Mike Rim, everybody that came through this morning. I appreciate you dope people. I'm getting my ass up on out of here. About to go over to C-Man Ruffin, see what he got going on. Still a lot to discuss about what happened this weekend. So most likely we'll be back again. Dope show, Ash. Thanks for coming through. Keep doing your thing. And I'm going to see y'all on the real side. Thanks for crushing it with me and have a crushful thing. And I'm out.